10 people died during The Walking Dead's fair in the Season 9 episode, The Calm Before, and it will eventually become the impetus for the Whisperer War. After Andrew Lincoln exited The Walking Dead as Rick Grimes, the Savior's story and role as the series' villains had come to an end. And in order to really show that The Walking Dead had moved on, a 6-year time jump occurred that set every character and every community on a new path. Part of that new path meant coming in contact with another adversarial group, the Whisperers, who were led by the sadistic and psychotic Alpha. After the Whisperers' first altercation with The Walking Dead's core characters in the Season 9 mid-season finale, a string of events, namely Lydia's capture, release, and escape, culminated in the Whisperers secretly attacking the kingdom during the first-ever inter-community fair. And that, unfortunately, led to several major deaths in The Walking Dead Season 9 episode, The Calm Before. While more than 10 characters from The Walking Dead died throughout the episode, namely the people from Hilltop attending the fair, Alpha and her Whisperers ensured the key 10 mentioned above were the most shocking. Not only did Alpha and the Whisperers kill them, but they decapitated them too and placed their reanimated heads on pikes to send a message to the other communities. Plus, in order to retain the shock factor, instead of killing off Ezekiel, which was teased when Alpha/Deborah found him at the fair, fan favorite Henry was killed off instead. Did any other Walking Dead episode kill off so many characters? The mid-season finale of Season 9 remains the most decimating to the cast list. The Calm Before remains one of the most brutal and heartbreaking episodes of The Walking Dead to date, and with 10 characters killed by the Whisperers, it also remains one with the highest total deaths. As far as the deaths of named characters goes, it remains the most deadly, as no other episode in the show killed off as many known names in a single sitting. However, there were many episodes of The Walking Dead where far more unnamed background characters were killed to drive the storyline. There are also many events that took place prior to the start of the Walking Dead timeline as seen on screen, and these reveal that, as strange as it seems, the characters in the show got off quite lucky. In the Season 2 episode, Nebraska, for example, it's mentioned that when Fort Benning was overrun during the initial outbreak, over 119,000 people were consumed by a herd of walkers. There's also the case of the Vados gang, who appeared in Season 1 and consisted of over 40 people, later confirmed to have all been killed off-screen, likely by the governor. So, while The Calm Before was far from the most deadly event in the post-apocalyptic world of The Walking Dead, the episode was unbeaten when it came to the number of named characters being killed off in one go. Their deaths were also among the most shocking on the show, especially due to Alpha's defilement of their bodies by sticking them on spikes.